Some commentary out from New York Times says that Ottawa is not optimistic or real. Off-ramp from tariffs exists for Canada the way it materialized for Mexico. Remember some commentary out by Fed's Collins, currently speaking on CNBC.
You get called out on the Bank of America spread calls this morning.
Remember, keep in mind, Fred Collins is a current voter.
It means you get assigned the 47s. So what you do is if you get assigned, Tim, you get assigned the 47s today on Bank of America. That's pretty quick, because we didn't get any kind of a significant drop until this morning. But if you get called out on those, what you're going to do, that means you've been assigned shares. So you've got your short shares of Bank of America at 47. So what you do is you sell the shares, and then go ahead and sell 47 puts for this coming week. Resell the 47 puts, and hold on to the long puts if you want to. I think you have to take a look and see what your profitability of loss is right now in the trade, because the 46 puts that we've got are probably up money. Let me look. Let's see, Bank of America. Yeah, the 46 puts that we bought, we paid $1.18 for them. They're at $1.56 right now. The Bank of America 47 put for this week is showing at $1.25. We collected like 82 when we rolled it. So basically, what you want to do is just sell the share, buy the shares back. If you're short, buy the shares back, and resell the 47 puts for this week. If you want to just close the trade out, you're not down very much on it, because your long puts are up so much on the Bank of America as well. So you can do that. You can do that as well. Typically, what I do when I get assigned like that is I just sell them, and then I buy back the shares, and then I just sell this week's calls again. I'm sorry, this week's puts again. The 47 puts. 47 puts right now. You can get $1.18, $118 on contract for the 47 puts. So that's what you will have to do. If you can't cover the buyback of that, then you would have to exercise the 46 puts for March. In other words, you can cover your position with those 46 puts for March by exercising those. No, it's not too bad at all. We collected money last week, probably $30 or $35 a contract last week when we sold it, and this week's, of course, is down about $40 right now, $38. So we're down a little bit of money on the puts that we've sold, but we're up about $35 or $40 on the puts that we're long from March 21st. So you're pretty much even on the trade right now. Market just kind of pulled down hard, big gap down. Kind of just moved sideways, got a little bounce here on the Mexican deal, where they're going to hold off on the tariffs in Mexico for a month. Canada says they don't see any off-ramp for them. I don't think they really had much of a border problem to manage there, so I don't know what will happen there. But in any case, the market's bounced back up again, and just kind of leveling off here.
Fred Collins says it's appropriate for policy to be patient, careful, no urgency to change rates.
Welcome to the YouTube folks jumping in here this morning. Pretty exciting day. A lot of volatility, big huge gap down in the market this morning, really very large off of the tariff talk. Kind of drifted down from there and then bounced up off of the Mexico news that they're going to hold those off for a month. Now the market's just moving sideways. It's just a lot of volatility is to be expected right now. With administration change, you're going to see a lot of volatility. This is what happened in 2016. We're going to see the same thing now. Lots of news events, lots of rumors. Market reacts to all these things like crazy. So our job is to try to find our best trades. Right now, I'm just looking for some intraday trades. We had a beautiful overnight put debit spread on the Qs that we got in for $35 a contract and get out for 90 this morning. That was a nice overnight trade in the Qs. Looking at the T2104, it's still bearish here today. Still been drifting down most of the day. GoDaddy pulled back hard this morning. Now it's up 16 cents. Crowd also coming off a deep low here. Urban bouncing as well off of close to the 50-day moving average. Again, I'm just going to watch the market here for a while, see what it does. I'm not reacting to anything. I'm just looking for some intraday trades. SPY just above the 50-day moving average right now. Kind of a key level on the 50-day on the SPY. It is above it. That 50-day moving average is 597.57. 597.57. So just about a buck below here is the 50-day. Somewhere down here around the 15. Pivot point up here. Qs very similar. Up above just barely above the 50-day moving average, and the IWM is just below the 100-day moving average. It's got resistance just above. SPY and Qs are above the 50 right now, just by just a tiny bit. This is the candles on the daily SPY right here. Big gap down. Kind of bounced off the support level there. Went through it, bounced off of it, back up through the 50 and the horizontal line. Got the 15 and the 8 right here, and very similar to the Qs right now. So tricky area to be trying to enter trades right now. Anybody that tried to jump into this breakdown of the market this morning and anticipated continuation down is trapped in this bounce. And a lot of people saw this big gap down with the tariff news, figured the market was just going to roll over, and they get short, and now they're going to have to cover, and so we'll see what happens here. I wouldn't be surprised if SPY fills the gap. Unless some other news comes out between now and then. Very small candles here right now after this this compression. Really a big pull down this morning, big gap down, drifted down a little bit below that, bounced on this Mexican news, and now it's just kind of compressing sideways. So market's still probably waiting for some more catalyst to drive it. Not a good time to be trying to take trades here right now. Market hasn't decided what's going to do. We're just kind of in the gap. The SPY and the Qs, they're just around the 50-day moving average, both the SPYs and the Qs. So they're both right at support, resistance. IWM's got a little bit of room up to the 100, but that's about it. So I'm just sitting in a wait-and-see mode here for anything right now. I'm not going to take any trades right now until I get a better feeling what the market's going to do. We've had a huge gap down. This is a big move down, and it bounced back up nicely. It looked better, and we are getting a nice bounce off of the low. But right now, these are just very, very tiny candles, and there's no conviction here to this market direction at all. Bank of America back up over $46 now. Pretty much just a hurry up and wait market here. This SPY is right around the 50-day moving average. So which directions it going to go? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue. I need to see it confirm above the 50 if it's going to move any higher. But it does have the 8 and 15 really, really close. The 15 especially is at $599.76. So less than $2 to the upside. You have any questions over in YouTube? No, this morning. Good morning, everybody over there. YouTube, pretty exciting day. Big, huge gap down on the tariff news. Nice little bounce off the tariffs in Mexico being delayed 30 days, and now we're just kind of sliding sideways in the market. Both the SPY and the Qs are right around the 50-day moving average on the daily chart right now. So some significant support resistance levels right there where they're trading. All right, just go back for a minute. Ibis. Oh, hi, Miami. Just checking out the YouTube feed. Can I show the SPY with a high Kanachi candles for a sec? Sure. There's your high Kanachi candles on the SPY. There's your high reversal right here. Going through the VWAP. This was on the news. And moved up nicely. And kind of candles are getting really tiny right now. This was another little high Kanachi reversal here. These candles are very, very small. Again, it's riding right along the 15. On the daily chart, the SPY is very close to the 50-day moving average. Here's the SPY on the 50-day moving average right there. And just above that horizontal resistance line there as well. With the 15 right here and the 8 right there. So we're pretty close to the support and resistance levels. Same thing with the Qs here. Qs are a little closer to the 50. SPY has moved slightly through the 50. And there's your high Kanachi candles right there. Again, this is trying to form a high Kanachi reversal right here. Still looks like a little bit of a wick on the thing. Now this high Kanachi reversal right now taking shape on the SPY right off the 15. So decent entry here for a quick trade to the upside. Just if it falls below the 15, get out of the trade. So the reversal above the VWAP would have been a good entry. Right here, yeah. That would have been a good entry. This was on news. Remember, if we go back and look at the regular candles, this was news. So you have to remember that. But yeah, that was an entry. Absolutely. These are regular candles. But you know, you probably wouldn't have caught this candle. You would have probably got it right here. It's much more difficult. You know, it looks better on the high Kanachi because it's two candles make up that one. But this was a very quick move in the SPY. So you would have had to be pretty quick to get into that. But you could have get into it right here and rode this up and probably be out of it at this point.
To compete with the big players and better distribute its content. That's on BZFT.
Yeah, we go back to high Kanachi right here. We're getting a little high Kanachi reversal. I'm not sure if the Qs are doing the same thing. Yep, kind of. Qs are very close to the 50 though. SPY's got a little bit of room above it, so SPY would be my choice of entry right here if I was going to take a long on a SPY super system trade. So that, yeah, this is theoretically a SPY super system trade. Entry, you just don't have an awful lot of trend here, but better long than short right here, that's for sure. And you can just, if you stay in the trade until as long as it stays above this 15, which is sloping up slightly. So you know, it's not a bad trade. You don't have an awful lot of downside risk on this unless we get a big flushing red candle. Qs as well look pretty decent here. All the market's trading together right now. See, I took some of these SPY calls. I took some SPY calls, SPY super system trades right here. Again, off the high Kanachi candle reversal, right there. Had some wicks and tails here. We got a flat bottom. Candle hasn't completed yet, but I took it here. I bought the 598s for $2. Lunar and RKLB, nice recovery, Ali. I haven't looked at them. Luna, yeah, nice recovery in Luna. A lot of stocks recovering pretty nicely here. Tesla bounced up pretty nicely as well. Bank of America, which got slapped down this morning, is up to 46.11. This thing is making a beautiful, beautiful move up right now. Again, I took some SPY calls here. SPY super system calls. I paid 2. I think they're exactly still at 2. Again, I got to watch to see if it stays above the 15. So I'm just going to see if I can squeeze anything out of this SPY trade here. I had one trade on the Qs this morning for 20 cents, and I'm trying to squeeze out some money out of the SPY trade. These are some really small candles. Again, you can see the market took a huge tumble this morning. This is the Heikinaichi. Obviously, there's no gap in Heikinaichi's. Big, huge pull down and drifted down and then bounced back up here in this Mexico news. And now we're just kind of moving sideways. The candles are really small. So I'm just looking to take a small profit on this thing if I can. And that makes sense to you, Miami? That's okay? For the members, I'm working on a video for, I'm redoing the compass system or the SPY super system indicators with the new I've got some changes in here from the original one way back when it was first out, and I'm going to talk about doing trading SPY super systems off of it, and I'm also going to talk about doing swing trades off of the indicators. I'm going to put together a webinar on basically a video on that. I'm going to try to do it tonight if I can. I've pretty much got it laid out, but we'll go over the basically the SPY super system chart setup, the indicators, and how to use them for intraday trades on the indexes, as well as trades on any stocks that could be swing trades. Roger, could I do one on high volume buyers and how I draw them when I have time? Yeah, I do that on TC2000, so I'd have to show you on there. I can do that. It's really just a matter of color coding the candles based on the how much above average they are, above average volume they are, and just connect the wicks and the tails together. Video probably tonight or tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow night. Are you going to work with Charles to get the indicators? Well, the indicators again are going to be what these are here. What I'm going to put together is a video on how to use them. Well, there is a video now on the compass indicators, but there's indicators on there that I don't even have anymore. I had them taken off. I'm just basically just trying to stick with the current time frame momentum, multi-time frame momentum. I do use the trend, but you know, 15 here, the 15 in the VWAP for our intraday trades on the indexes, and then for this, you know, for swing trades, you've got to be looking at your daily chart. That's the most critical thing. Daily chart has to line up, and I do use TC2000 a lot for that, and I'll be showing how I use a TC2000 to make a determination of which are the best swing trades to consider. The video would I don't know if it'll go on YouTube or not, JC. It's going to be for members because members are the folks that are in my room and have the software. Um, I have to leave that up to what Right Line wants to do that and where they want to put it. I'm specifically going to direct it to the members. All right, so I'm just watching my SPY here. It's not doing too much. I'm up about 8 cents right now on the thing. But it's still holding the 15. The 15's sloping up slightly, not very much, but just slightly. Q's looking like the same, and IWM exactly the same. So very slow movement here now in the market. Just kind of catching its breath after this big huge gap down today. And a pretty nice recovery actually. This is a pretty nice recovery on the SPY. The SPY get down to a low of 590.49, 590.49. It's bounced $8.50 from there. That's a pretty good recovery. It's only down 0.5% right now. Q's down 0.6%, and IWM down 0.6%. Pretty much across the board bounce. Most stocks that get hit hard this morning are coming back pretty nicely. Again, Bank of America is up to 46.12. This is only down 17 cents now. Tesla down 18.35, but it's trading at 386 right now, and it got down as low as 374. So quite a significant bounce in Tesla. All right, so a few questions here, I think. Dimitri, any thoughts on trade management of the current holdings, Urban CRNC, creating spread perhaps? I'm not going to do anything right now. Add to Tesla? I wouldn't dare add to Tesla right yet. This is way too volatile market right now. I mean, Tesla's bouncing, but now it's below the 50-day moving average. So I don't have the kind of support I really need below it here on the credit spread. So I'm just going to sit with it. I'm also going to sit with Urban, and because it's bouncing up right now in CRNC, which has recovered quite a bit this morning. I'm going to wait till the end of the day before I make any decisions on any of those. You throw in a sell order on the SPY Super System. I have not done it yet. I'm just watching. Ali, it's trading at 216 right now. I'll probably put a sell order in at 225. And just leave that there for a minute and see if I can get filled on it. Because I'm not looking to take huge amounts of money on this thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to.
On CDLR, Caterpillar locks in first contracts for new build vessel wind mover.
Yeah, now it's going back against me on that little spiral move right there. I gotta switch these candles back to regular candles. I should have done that earlier. I could have caught it right there. Now we'll see if I get a bounce here off the 15. It's wrapped up in too many other things. I could have actually taken a profit on that, probably about 15 cents. But right now we'll see what it does. I'll see if I get another bounce. Getting a little bounce now. I have a sell order in at 225 just in case. I may move that down a little bit.
Article up by Electric says Tesla sales are dropping like a rock in Europe, but it's not just because of Elon Musk.
right in this dynamic compression zone here right now. So I'm probably going to take this thing off.
Taking a look at the GDP now, Atlanta model is at 3.9% on February 3rd, up from 2.9% on January 31st.
Okay, I took it off. I took it off at 216. I put in a order for 215. I got filled at 216. So I took $16 a contract on the SPY super system out right now. Out right now. This could keep going, but I wouldn't be surprised if we just chop around in here. Again, we're in the gap fill, which goes way up here. This is a little bit too choppy for me. I just took it off that Heikenatch reversal candle. Again, I get in on a Heikenatch reversal, okay, and I'm out. Then I just went to regular candles and get out. If I had been quicker, I would have got out right here, but it came right back up to that level again. So I am out of the trade. Let me just kind of watch now. Okay, see if we get some more questions. Miami, you got off YouTube and get back in the room. I believe I saw you use a little different toss template for intraday SPY on the webinar today. Yeah, there is one. You if you get the software, you should get it, or certainly ask them for them. It's basically you just go to your studies here, and you load a study set, and the study set is called SSS only, right? RLT 115. This is 15. This is when I created it. It's basically just the current time frame momentum with the oscillator, the 15 here, and the VWAP here. These are the things we use for the SPY super system trade. So you can see it right here. This is if I switch this over to Heikenatch here, you can see where I took the trade, right there in this Heikenatch candle reversal. See, we got a tail here, flat bottom here. But this is all you would need. See, they were buying, and that's all. So it's just really for anybody who just wants to use, just do the SPY super system trades on the indexes. They don't need to have all those other indicators on there if they don't want to. I mean, that doesn't matter to me because I'm using exactly the same thing, but this makes it a little less busy to look at. That's all. Shy. Walmart moving up, Costco and TEM moving up as well. Costco we looked at earlier. Costco's having a nice day today, up 2%. TEM, Tempest, yeah, big, putting in almost a bullish engulfing candle right now. That was earnings on them, by the way, TEM. And Walmart. Yeah, another bullish engulfing candle. There's going to be a lot of bullish engulfing candles if this market continues the way it is right now, because it's coming off of a deep low. Just a little call coming in. I'm not interested. All in good volume. Yep, thanks, Shai. Very nice. It's funny, Dimitri. That's what he said. We kind of sit on our hands for a while. You're locating hands and placing under butt. Doug, will I show you which bar I entered on the SPY super system? Yeah. And again, I was using Heikenatch candles at the time. All right, so here's Heikenatch candles. Oops, it's not Heikenatch. This is the regular candles. But this is where this is what I was using for entry, right here. 11:35. So we go back to regular candles here. 11:35, right there. That's where I took it. I get in pretty close to the low in here, and I get out right here. And that was 16 cents for me on that trade. This is just really flat action here. This is not high probability trading. This is just grabbing in off of a Heikenatch reversal. But we're not getting a lot of continuations off of these reversals. actually trying to put in looks almost a Heikenite reversal to the bearish side here. So just this is really terrible trading conditions as usual. I'm just trying to make the best of it with some SPY super system trades. I've taken two, one for 20 cents, one for 16 cents. That's it. Market's not doing anything right now. It's just reacting to the tariff news with a big drop, and then Mexico being held off for a month now. This is the kind of action you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of choppiness and a lot of big moves sometimes based on news or rumors. So you get rumors will do it too.
Coming from the Telegraph, Donald Trump considering hitting EU with 10% tariffs on imported goods.
Now we're getting talk about EU tariffs. This is just going to continue. So this will probably be negative, as we can see here. PII weak to the downside. Yeah, I looked at that this morning. PII 44.62 was the support on the stock. Kind of bounced right off of that fairly closely. Miami will ask Charles for it later today. Yeah, that's fine. They'll have it. Ray, you're trying to learning to trade options. Can I please explain the urban trade alert? Sure. Hold on just a sec here. Miami, the video I'll do will be sent out to all the members. The one on the compass indicators and how to use them. Ray, the urban trade right here. We took on 121. We bought the February 14th $57 calls. I'll show you where urban was at the time. All right, so here's the urban. Here's the daily chart in urban. This we took back on 21st of right there. 21st of January. We bought this breakout as it moved up. If you look at the longer term chart here, you see this is a bull flag. See this big volume here? So this whole thing is a bull flag and it's moving up. Now we get caught in this pullback here. And normally I would be out of this trade today, but it's sitting right on the 50-day moving average, but it's below. This is actually the support level for this thing way down here. So it expires a week from Friday. I'm probably going to give this a little bit more time to see if we bounce back up above this algo line we had right here. This is a reaction to this tariff news. So everything is getting clubbed like this morning. So, but it's still holding the 50. So that's why I'll watch it. And we took it here. We were looking for a move, but we can't do much on a big move down like this on news. As long as I held this algo line, I was happy with this for a bullish trade. But now I've got to be more concerned about it. Ray, hope that helps you. Meta's moving shy. Yeah, Meta's been strong all morning. Big gap right off, big move up off the 8 here. Very strong move. Yeah, Miami, you're supposed to be able to get a link to all my videos if you remember. There's about 30 of them out there. This will be going out there with the rest of them, and they'll be sending them to you. If you talk to Charles this afternoon, ask him to send you the link for the link to the videos, my training videos, because everybody who's a member should be able to get that. Okay. About coming up on 12 o'clock. Yeah, the alert comes out loud. I don't know why that is, Dylan. Why that does that. When I switch to hike into regular candles, it goes off. Does it? I don't know. I mean, I didn't really pay much attention to it. Yeah, I didn't get any alert when I did that. This is a Heikenite reversal, by the way, on the to the bearish side on the SPY. But you know, we're just below the 15, but because the VWAP below it. SPY has fallen below the 50-day moving average now. This, of course, is off the EU news. This is we're gonna get this kind of stuff all the time. Very difficult to get any kind of a definitive trend in the market right now. T2104 definitely bearish. Hey, Miami, see you a little later. Thank you very much. Market coming in a little bit. T2104 still bearish. Again, that 50-day moving average on the SPY is a key, and it's down below it again right now, just barely. A 50-day moving average on the SPY, 597.54. 597.54, 30 cents higher. Not going to touch anything here right now. No reason to be trading anything right now, at least if you're using the market as a determination, because it's not doing anything except moving sideways. You can see that. Just nothing here. Q's again just below the 50-day moving average. Sorry about that. Clearing the throat. I'm not doing anything here with the market. It's just chopping here sideways. I made 2 trades today. One on the Qs, one on the SPY Super System trades. One for 20 cents, one for 16 cents. That's it so far. And this is really tight action. This is not a good day to be trading, in my opinion. There's some stocks that are doing well. A bunch of stocks bouncing up nicely. HIMS has made a nice move today, HMS, but it's pulled back a little bit. Okay, see if we have any additional questions here. T2104 is looking bearish. Looking bearish. Been bearish all day. Verna, nice long setup. Seems to be market agnostic. VRNA, Verna. Yeah, listen. Most of the biotechs don't trade with the market. They trade with their own drum ears, as far as their own FDA announcements and in particular products that they have in the pipeline. Verna is one of those. VRNA. Nice setup on Verna. It's a nice candle today on VRNA. This thing has been moving up nicely. It's one of the ones that Ari watches on Verna. Verna is Pretty nice setup here on VRNA. Earnings are not till 3/6. Nice chart right here. See this just smoothing, moving up the 8 very nicely, and following through today very nicely. Good long, Burner, good long. Just has monthly options, by the way, and they're probably pretty expensive. And the February 21st $50 calls at 10 bid, 11 asked. 10 by 11. You get 60, 56, and these are 50, so that's actually pretty good. That's just about intrinsic values on those things. So there's Verna calls. The February 21st, $50 calls. You can get them for $10.90. I get them for $10.88. It's got $10.48 of intrinsic value in there. So you say $10.50 of intrinsic value. So you're paying about 30 or 40 cents for time on that. That's pretty good on VRNA. So I did take some VRNA. Again, it's the 60. These are $50 calls, so that's a reasonable. I think a reasonable price on these. It's been a little choppy lately, but it's still been following the 8 up very nicely. So I'm going to post those right here. Just let you know we took some. I took some of these. Taking the $50 calls for $10.90. Okay. It's on Verna. I'm not going to alert on them. I'm just a little bit too skeptical of this market right here. Costco moving up beautifully was pointed out earlier. That's a nice move in there in Costco. Big blue candle, big green candle today on Costco. Walmart too, a nice candle. I'm going to take a break and get something to eat. The market's not really, the market's not doing anything. There's some stocks that are performing pretty well today. Coming off of pretty deep lows, most of them. Nvidia bouncing off a nice low. Apple not really doing much of anything. It's not bouncing very much at all. Amazon bounced up. Google also bounced up pretty nice. And the market's trying to bounce here. It means trying to make a move higher, but the T20-104 is still very weak. Still bearish here. I haven't seen much positiveness in the cumulative volume index at all right now. Bank of America trading right now at back up to 46.07, back up over 46. And Tesla just holding up there around 380. Okay, I gotta grab some lunch, see if we have any last minute questions before I do that. Let me check YouTube. I'm gonna have to shut down YouTube before I go to lunch. Dylan, I don't know what to do about the noise being annoying. It's I'm using the same speaker system the mic system I am in the room. I don't know why the YouTube is treating it differently. I do get alerts off of here, but I don't really pay too much attention to them unless it's something significant. I'm just really watching the candles, which I am here right now, by the way, on the SPY. Let's switch over to Hikinachi, see if we're getting a Hikinachi reversal candle again right here. Back up through the 15. Will it continue? Who knows? We're just getting blue here. We went all the way back down. Now it's coming up, but the oscillator is pretty low, coming up just above 20 now. But again, that is a Hikinachi reversal candle right there on the SPY. But we had these before. We're not getting a lot of movement, so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut down the YouTube video. Got to get some lunch. I'm watching the SPY here. I might take some SPY calls. Again, thanks everybody. YouTube, I appreciate your coming into the room today. We'll be back again.